Hey everyone, welcome to your channel. Today's video's topic is we wanna see the most shocking moves. Okay, the biggest blunder in chess history. Okay, that is done by Tigran Petrosian. So Tigran Petrosian is he was actually one of the most prominent and nice and biggest player in the world. Okay, and but okay, let's see what actually has happened in that game in 1956, I believe, in the Amsterdam candidates. I think. Okay, so let's jump to it and see what will happen in this game. Here in this game, Tigran Petrosian is playing white, and David Bronstein, his opponent, his rival, is playing black with the black pieces. Okay, so be sure to actually give the thumbs up and actually like this video, and please also comment, and please also make sure that you have sub to the channel. That would be just very encouraging for me. So let's jump into the game. Why not? Here the drawn starts by c4, and we have knight f6, knight c3, so g6, g3, and bishop to g7 already. Okay, so it's just getting ready for castling here. We have bishop to g2, so same side doing the same. It's the English opening, and as you can see, castled, knight f3, castled, and he plays the move c5. So everything is symmetrical here. Everything. So we call this English ultra symmetrical line. So this is the English ultra symmetrical line. Okay, everything the same, structure the same, just white is up a move. Okay, we have knight to c6 and d4. So d4 attacks the center, just black just defends it by d6, playing d6. We have d captures on c5, and here we have also d captures on c5, and now here Tigran Petrosian properly actually um, attacks this pawn on c5 by playing the bishop move to e3. So bishop e3 attacks the pawn on c5 here. So, and here David Bronstein could actually play queen b6 or queen to a5 in this position. Okay, but we have somehow passive move by him and plays knight to d7. So this just defends this, and he wants maybe later to play queen to b6. Okay, we have queen to c1 with these ideas that I'm just telling you. One of them is just rook to d1, and now we just threaten to take because this knight is pinned to the queen. And one nice idea is bishop to h6, and we want to exchange and eliminate this nice looking bishop on g7. Okay, so it cannot defend its king very nicely. So okay, we have we have a knight to d4 by Bronstein, and we have rook to d1, nice move, and e5, nice. It's just a strange damage trade the knight on d4. Okay, we have now bishop to h6 and queen to a5, and bishop takes on g7 as just told you earlier. King takes on g7 also, and we have king to h1. So you may ask yourself, what was the plan? What was the goal of king to h1? Why? So if I just pray for h4 or not, no, not this, because you have this we have this obvious move. Something either just told you h3 or h4. Okay, what will happen? What is the black's threat in this position? So I may ask you for a moment that you just actually pause this video and think for a moment. So be sure to pause and tell me, actually tell yourself what is the black's threat in this position. Okay, I hope that you found it. The black thread is queen takes on c3. I'm just crazy. What are you just telling me, man? Yeah, it is the thread. Because if you take this way, then we have knight takes on e2 and it's a fork. If you take this way, again it's a fork. Again it's a fork. So that's it. For this reason, king to h1 was just bred. So this wouldn't be any fork anymore. Okay? So rook to d2 was actually a nice move, or knight takes on d4 was a nice move too. But Tigran decided to play king to h1. Not a bad move at all. Okay, still white has invented this position. We have rook to b8, so the rook to b8 is planning the move b5 in this position. Okay, rook to b8, and now knight to d2. We have a6, e3. Okay, so kicking the knight. So a6 was just actually preparing the move b5 and getting away by this, knowing bishop on g2 by playing rook to b8, and now it's just strengthening this move. So it's just focusing on this move. We have now f4. So you cannot play this because a takes b and your queen is under attack. So Bronstein plays in the other side of the board by playing to h5. We have h4, f5, so he's just trying to gain a space, but it makes his king a little weak. Okay, so we have knight to d5, and after king to h7, we have now b3. After rook to f7, knight to f3, so queen comes back for what? You may ask yourself why? Why did the queen goes back in this position? Because he didn't have any targets to to attack, okay? And also white has a threat of queen to c3 or queen to b2 to just pressure this pawn. Okay, so queen to c3 just happened, and now Bronstein just defended his pawn by playing queen to h8. He didn't, and actually accurately didn't play the move e4, because after e4 knight e5, which just comes after you take, I just take. I'm just attacking your rook. If you play bishop to d7 is the best move, but actually after knight to b6, nice move. You are just after queen to b takes b6, just take queen to queen takes b8, and if you don't do it, okay, if you don't do it, I just take your free bishop, because after takes, and now you just done a rook. So that's the reason why e5 was not played by Bronstein. So he understood this very nicely. And after, as I just told you, queen to h8, nice move, nice defensive move, but still white has an advantage. Plays the nice, another nice move, e4. So captures and now knight to d2. You cannot, you can actually take, but you just allow this knight to jump, and white has got a lot of space advantage in this position, so that was just risky for Bronstein to play. But instead he played queen to g7. Okay, we have knight takes on e4, king to h8, rook to d2, and now gaining space is important. Knight to g5 is nice idea. Okay, after rook to f8, we play a5. We got just space on the king, on the actually queen side here. Okay, we have knight to d4 and now b4. Okay, takes states, and now knight jumps to f5. So, but we have just doubled up the rook. So actually, Tigran is having a strong, a nice advantage this position because this bishop is unhappy. This rook is unhappy here. This knight is unhappy. This is kind of unhappy. Okay, but everything for white pieces is completely okay. Okay, his pawn structure, his pieces, his rooks, his queen, and nothing much that actually Bronstein could do in this position. So we have knight to d4. You could also maybe just take, okay, maybe, but it's not also not very necessary to take this. Maybe an only knight we can call. We could just play it slowly and give a nice advantage and get a nice advantage this position. After rook to e1, we have a knight to c6, so it's just attacking the queen this way. After queen to a3, we have now again knight jump into d4. Now it was possible to take on d4. You may ask why it is possible. So because we have this nice tactic, knight to g5, and the black is completely lost. Now it is rook, yeah, rook to e7 is just coming this way, and it is going to be soon very disaster for black. Okay, but he didn't take and play rook to b2. I still play nice, still good, still having good position, still pressing. We have knight to c6 again, and we have now this double up on the b file. And again, repeats queen d6, and here Bronstein plays knight to f5. So what is the threat of knight to f5, Mr. Tigran Petrosian? Tigran Petrosian actually didn't see this move. Didn't see the threat. I can't believe it. I can't really believe it that he didn't see the threat of knight to f5. That was very shocking for me when I just that he played knight to g5, completely missing this move. And after this move, he just simply resigned in this position, and there's nothing that we can do about it. So you play about wait 35 nice moves, good moves, but you just give it up and you just wasted it up by just playing one blunder. So that's the how the chess works. You must actually see it for your opponent's threats anytime, okay? And don't tell you that your opponent is just uh, completely dead, okay, or has just a very bad dead position here, because after this he just completely no, it was actually who was winning and won actually the game was Bronstein, not the Tigran Petrosian, because he didn't see this critical threat. So beware for your chess moves, chess games, and don't lose them just very easily and simply. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give the thumbs up and actually sub to the channel. That would be just very encouraging. And please also make sure that you have commented on this video. If you enjoyed it, give the thumbs up and please support. That would be just very encouraging for me. So see you next time. Goodbye for now.